Boy trying to throw the rocket hot as hand. Already been tested care. Just start worrying about the next man. I've been tested care. That big got that ass in. I'm trying to see. Facts. But you get standing on. Get it on. Hit a nuts. Hit a cuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play for a minute. Wait, what? Woo!
Yeah, talking shit about the game, we gon' get him going. Make him this Marvin game, we gon' get him on. Put trust in that bitch, you get shit on. Hit the plus in my bank, I don't let it on. Never cap in my rap, I fit it on. Put his all in the game and got quit it on. Just like Tupac, I drop him and hit him up. Spin the block one time, I ain't hit enough. Make you only one time, I ain't hit a cup. To the top of the cup when I fill it up. When I step in the car with my blinky tub. Got my arms and stuff, so Ricky up. I shoot in the spot like it's keep it still. Keep it chill. Put some other girls on nose up. You split the F and get a mill. Had a number, know how to feel. Can't go to cash, no, I got a bill. So they tryna sell it cause I got a feel. Last name Franks, I got a bill. I ain't never swag, but I got a chill. Yeah, like Tupac, I jump him and hit him up. Fill the block one more time, I ain't hit enough. Nicky only one time, I ain't hit a cup. To the top of the cup when I fill it up. I step in the car with my blicky tub. Got my oils and stuff, so Ricky up. Shoot in the spot like it's keep it staying. Reach him and get it
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense, his recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. And then really fast, he recognized open field.
More money, more power. More guns, more violence. I ain't gonna catch. I feel like gun got it. How about the biz, baby? I feel like all night. I gonna take us a drink right now, pouring it on my niggas. We ain't never turned down, never big different. Big different. You wanted you bad, you get it. That's on the new. So say on my lip. Headshots from my enemies. She got a money machine, click it, you know how I kick it. Even though we just supposed to be independent, wait, they get it, she get it, they get it too. Lay on the on your hop of the truth. You didn't know about Melbourne, so I introduce you. You can get so messed up, just running your constitution. My house was constitution. My vibe ain't none of these niggas compared to me. None of these niggas compared to me. Most of these niggas compared to me. I do. Majority of these bitches ain't loyal, yeah, but I'm really right through. I stay at it, get it, work on me, kill them, count up the killer. Lay back and sit back and lay back and peek through the channel. I peek through the channel, I'm watching the streets and they know I'm the zealous. I'm seeing the animosity, the rise to CNN. I got a whole minute, that's got up. What? The deep it up, we shoot each other bang. got it friendly.
A huge play by the defensive back.
Ain't got it strong. That's
Touchdown.
okay.
And he's able to dislodge that
They
ball.
know I'm married. That's what's that for.
Down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Thank you. Get him going.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
He hit a knife.
And the return starts
He hit a
inside
close.
the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes.
Those are
The house touchdown.
Bill. Bill. Gotta chill. Yeah. Drop him and hit him up. Ain't hit enough. Hit a cuff. Hit it up. I'll blicky top. Yeah. Yeah.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Yeah.
The last possession, they really had the passing game.
Yeah.
They can move right down the field for a touchdown. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down. Going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football. And that pass
Makes the catch and has space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. All the way to the end zone. On a run. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Yeah.
in this situation, tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
I do.
Makes the lead 14-7.
Ain't another time too.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
No, I'm about to just do my whole entire neck and hands like 2K. Nice.
Bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Well, Chris, the happiest guy in the field is the quarterback. He doesn't have to do anything, just pops it to his wide receiver and it goes on his passing stats. When you get the edge with the speed, that is so big for the offense. Check out all those yards. For a quarterback, that's a dream.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Scarlet Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback and showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Great throw caught on the left side. Oh, he's got open space. Breaking.
Oh no!
Touchdown, Rutgers. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
To throw, it's Johnson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a managed...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wildcats. Way too much speed in that play.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kansas State is on top now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got some space, look out. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there,
he's got a crease. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the old line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constant.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. You're trying to get the ball out quickly, at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet, that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create 2nd down. That's a good decision to throw.
Touchdown, Wildcats. They go to the air to reach the end zone. That's a big moment here in this
afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Rutgers. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Crosses the 35. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Wildcats will now spend their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
Ball handed off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Wildcats will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's got space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space.
The ball is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center and the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Break, over, sweep, sweep.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Black. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to...
Looking to throw it deep. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Wildcats spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
You have to protect the football as a quarterback. This is not going well. Pick on the last drive. Comes out on this series. The ball is right back in harm's way. He's got an obligation to his team to not put the ball in harm's way. This has got to change immediately.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner finally takes it out of bounds, and that'll bring it in to the 3rd quarter. Kansas State is on top now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And they go back to the weapon has been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Motion now from the tight end. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Grab for a touchdown. That's another big play for the Heisman quarterback, Joel. He came in knowing the target was even bigger and the pressure even greater, but he's delivered so far.
And Chris, I just credit his approach because in that conversation with us, yes, he understood that the target was bigger, but he also understood that all he could do was control the controllables. Go out there, respect his process, go about preparation. That's exactly what he's done, and that's why he's had success.
Return starts from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Goes out of the bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Black. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be...
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And still enough time on the clock after you can cut it down to a one-possession game. They've got to feel like they're in a great position here. You can either kick it away and rely on your defense, go for the onside kick, but one possession away in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick, and this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw. It's Johnson. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas State. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Look, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joe, we wonder, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution has been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but
He'll take a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And that play could end the season for this offense, for the defense. What an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
this group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
field. It's Johnson. Pulls it in. It's Manning. And he'll be brought down. Now the Scarlet Knights call time. They're first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he released it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? As a design quarterback keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. This offense is already 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. Why not go for it again? To throw, it's Johnson. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. He snapped it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking for the end zone, but it is incomplete.
GG, CJ Jones.